So I bought a thing I shouldn't have bought.
What did you do?
I bought a winch. It was a small winch, just a little one. This is gonna go in the spare wheel well because there isn't really any room on the car to have a rear winch. And I know from experience that being able to pull things from the back of the car is very, very useful on a property. It is only a 5,500 pound winch, but from Harbour Freight, of course. But if we are really stuck, we can always use some snatch blocks in that and take it from 5,500 pounds to much, much, much more. I had to get the slightly more expensive one by getting the Apex one, but I wanted the synthetic rope because we're going to be working with it a lot, and I don't want to have to worry about the steel cable and just a slightly better quality and all of those things. So we can see what's in the box. It's a winch remote harness. It's actually quite nice that it comes on a wire. This is for an ATV, so everything should be sort of like remote in a way. Yeah, there's the solenoid block for controlling the winch.
Like a protector.
Ah, yep, you're right. It's a winch blanket. Quite a nice hook. The front of Nigel has a factor 55 on, which is nice because the ropes is not spliced in there, but I think we'll probably keep the hook because it's going to be more functional at the back. And this is going to be used less for recovering cars and more for functional things. Cool. Fair lead. Nice winch plate. That's actually quite nice that it comes with that. The winch isolator, this is quite cool. It comes with a switch to be mounted in the car, which is, I think, very useful because, being able to winch from inside the car, particularly with a rear winch, is going to be a useful thing. And then we've obviously got the winch remote. The most important part is the winch itself, which is significantly lighter than the other winches that we have dealt with.
It's a baby one.
It is a baby one, but it's quite nice. So we're probably going to mount it like that so that it's getting pulled into the frame of the vehicle. Because we're going to see if and how we're going to mount it. If we mount it like this, your bottom two bolts are in tension and your top two bolts are in compression. And with decent high tensile bolts, the tension, it'll be able to handle it easy enough, even if there's just some big spaces we make. We got the winch here. We're going to take a piece of nice thick steel. I'm not 100% sure what this is. It was some scrap that I got. We're going to have to put it like that. We'll drill a hole in each side, so it'll just be wide enough for to cover that edge. So we'll fabricate the plates. We'll tack on the two rods, bolt everything in, just kind of sit it in place temporarily, make sure everything lines up. Then we'll take it off, come back, fully weld on those rods. And then once those are fully on, we'll bolt it all back up. We'll take it back to the car, hook it up onto the car. So we'll just put it in place. We'll tack it in place, take the winch off and weld them fully onto the car. But yeah, so we've got plates mounted up. We're going to have one stainless rod going there, another stainless rod going there. So there we go, we got our brackets made up. We got the 2 pins welded on. These guys, these are the shorter pins, are the pins that are going to have the tensile force on them. They got multiple passes. There's no ways this pin is coming off of that plate before that bolt shears. Same thing on this side, and then these 2 pins are the ones with the compression force on them. Now that I've welded it, I'm actually going to trim those a bit shorter because they do foul a little bit on the inside of the car. But yeah, so let's get to test fit. Well, we got the top welded in. It's welded all the way around on both sides. We have to put a bit of a filler plate underneath the side because it was a bit high, but we've still got to weld it into the main structural part there. So the winch is done, it's installed. Got one of these rubber stoppers so that I can put a bit of tension on it, and then it holds the hook in there nicely like that. So to run it, we just got to turn on our winch isolator. Normally I'd run the car, but so that the battery can stay charged. There's a dual battery system in the front, but it is 2 cranking batteries, so not a house battery and a cranking battery. It's 2 cranking batteries. When the vehicle's running, they get tied together automatically. So when I run the vehicle, anytime I'm winching from the front or the back, we've got 2 batteries doing the work. And then we can see if we run it runs out nicely. Overall, super stoked with it. And we've got a little bit of work to do on it still to finish it off, but so glad I installed it. I recommend it to anybody who's got the space and could do something similar. Go for it.